briefly what we were able to look at yesterday. We look at just a slight introduction to online income, what you can do at home, and then we look at who are this training meant for, and we're able to look at the sit-at-home mommies that stays at home, they don't go to work, or even those that do other jobs and still have little times for themselves. I know it's not easy for mothers that work and then still able to find other source of income for themselves. So we're able to look at people that stay at home. Then we have students, we have coppers, we have youth coppers, we have working parents, and employees that are looking for side hustles. Employees that are looking for side hustles can also learn this and then see how to improve their self. So we're able to look at it that why do you learn, or why do you learn something like this, or why do you need this? And we look at it that when you get something that is a side hustle that you do online, it gives you a flexibility, something you do at the comfort of your home. You don't need an office or a laptop. Even with your mobile phone, on a daily basis, you can make money. And a lot of people are already engaging in things like this. Now, if you check, sorry, I can't share my my screen because of the audio of my system. But I will drop the PDF. Probably I'll just convert it to a PDF so that we'll be able to do that together or read through it. Okay, so we'll now look at, in that you will see a chart that shows an online income trend. You understand? A graph, a pie chart that is showing the rise in online jobs globally, ranging from freelancing to e-commerce and others. So it is not something to just sit down at home. Yes, you work, you earn salary, but you know what? Salary is not enough. If you need, you can get something to join with what you're already earning, and it will help you. Looking at the economy and looking at the increased demand on everything. So we definitely need a side hustle, something that will keep giving us money. Now we'll look at what we are learning. So we look at it, that's to identify legit incomes online. So yesterday I talked about people going on due diligence. You check very well and be sure that whoever you want to do business with or partner with is real. You have tried the person, probably ordered a product and it was delivered. There was no alteration. What you ordered, it is exactly what you got, not the what I ordered versus what I got. So you make sure you do your due diligence. So, and what do you need for you to be able to start learning, or to start, sorry, I'm used to the word learning. What do you need to start making money? Just your smartphone and your internet. And you use platforms like the WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagrams, which I know where all of us are familiar with such platforms already. All right, so we now looked at some top online income ideas, and that is what I say I'll be going into today. We'll look at the first one is affiliate marketing. We have content creation. We have freelancing, social media management, mini importation. And something very key is that you don't need much experience for you to be able to do all these things that we have listed. So whether you have experience or not, you can actually start something, either affiliate marketing, you talk about freelancing, content creation, and then social media management and mini importation. So make sure the phone you are using is giving you money. That is just the key. Whatever you are holding in your hand as a device should be able to earn money for you. Probably before I go deeply into today's class, I want to give us a little, or let me say a brief about myself. And I believe that will be able to help someone start somewhere today, even if that's the only thing we're able to achieve. But I know it will do us good. Are we together? Please, if you are following, can you just unmute yourself and answer? Are
Yeah.
we following?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
all right. Thank you very much. All right. First, I said, let me just give you a brief of how I started. I started with affiliate marketing. Now, after my school and where I was living, I tried to get something to do. After I've had all my kids, so try to get something to do and all that, but it wasn't forthcoming. So I met this person, and how did I even meet this person? I met him when my sister-in-law was deeply sick then, and then I was in need of a blood donor. And that's how my colleague there, because I was working in a school. Because I've loved education. That's just my field. I loved education so much. So I worked in the school. So my colleague was just saw the way I was worried, and then he began to ask, madam, what's the problem? I said, my sister-in-law is in the hospital. Her heart is failing, and I need blood donor. I was like, it's not a problem now. Don't worry. When are we going? I like it. Just when I met my boss, I talked to him. He said, fine, fine, you push your rush and go. And that's how we went to the hospital. He donated a pint of blood for us. And then he now dropped contact of some people. He said, okay, in case I'm in need of another one, to just call this. And that was how I came across this guy. So he was already working as an affiliate with one training organization. I know many of you have taken courses with us. I know Mr. Martins Bamidele has been with us all this while, except that he disappeared and then he returned back. No, he has not actually returned. Mr. Martins, what happened? Hello, Mr. Martins, are you in the class? Okay, looks like Mr. Martins is not in the class. All right. Now, when I just saw a post on his WhatsApp status. No, that was after he has donated the blood for me and everything. So I saw a post on his WhatsApp status. I was like, what is this course all about? He was like, yeah, we are just doing training on international, is it international volunteering? Good, yeah. So when we now did, as he said, I should just join and it was free. So I was like, okay, no problem, let me join. Let me just join and see what happens. And that was how I joined the class. Joining the class, I took part in the class. Please give me a second. All right, so that is how, so sorry about that. That is how I now joined the class. It was 2 days. We took the training. After the training, it was time for us to get certificate, though the certificate is always optional. If you're interested in getting the certificate, you will pay and all that. So I now asked him, he said, yeah, that it was 2,000 naira to get the certificate. So I just paid and I got it. Then after a few days, I saw him advertising that if they need people that will be trainers. And already I'm already an educator. I love school, I love teaching and all that. So I was like, and I called him. I said, this thing you posted, what is it about? He said, okay. Now why not I should join and see how it is? I said, okay. I now join. We did the training. When we finished, that's how we are recruited as facilitators. So I started, first and foremost, I just try, okay, how do I get people? Now, this is it. How do you get people is the main thing here. I started thinking, how do I get people? How do I get? Okay, so I started asking questions. How does this work and all that? How do I get people? How will I just do this thing? He was like, no, I should not worry. I should just share the link to my group to people that I know. And that was the genesis of my problem. All those people that I know, family members, when I say, which one is this one again? You are bro scam, Abby. Be careful, let them not come and scam somebody. I was like, there is nothing scam in this one. Now, because what I've tested it, I benefited, and I was like, no, there's no scam. It's a learning platform. You come, you take trainings, and you read, you pass. And I've seen people that have given their testimony of using this training to get knowledge and all that. And I kept taking those training and getting certificate, and it helped me. I was able to leave that school and apply for a higher one, and I was able to get, because what I did digital marketing. And when they saw it, I was applying for teaching. They pushed me into the admin session because of that skill. I was able to I can generate content, I can create flyers and all that. All I learned from there. So I was like, okay, I started like that. I advertised. That's how some of them joined the group. They just sat down there looking. So frustrating the first time. The second time, I said, okay, I will keep on. I kept on like that. The third time, I spoke to the guy. I said, how do I get people? I don't want all these family members and friends and all that. And that's how he now said, okay, that he run a paid ad. There was somebody that helped him to advertise. So he now gave me the person's number. I called, they charged me, I paid. And then when the advert was done, I saw a lot of people join the group. So I took the class. And when I told the whole people I brought in, only one person at the end of that class paid for the certificate. But that one person that paid was more or less like an encouragement for me. Say, wow, somebody has benefited and he has taken this training and he really knows that he needs this training, and he has gone ahead to acquire the certificate. And I just know that that was just the beginning. Because when you have somebody that has benefited from something, you would definitely going to get other people, or you will tell other people about you. So that is what I believed. And then I kept on like that. That's the second time I got two people. And the person that was training me then would just laugh. He said, congratulations, you got one person this time around. I was like, yes. And that was how I continued. Like joke, I started having 5 people, 6 people, 10, 15. And then I was earning commission from that. So as of then, when we are doing it, by the time somebody pay for a certificate, probably the organizers will give you probably a 40% commission. Not all courses anyway. It depends on how much they paid. So like that, it was like, this thing is working. Before I knew it, I was like, so there are actually things online that somebody can do. I started growing up like that, growing and improving myself, getting more knowledge. I started learning, going on the internet to learn more on how to make this productive. And gradually, and that is how I became very free financially. When I say free, I mean, I became free financially. So even the job I was doing in the school it wasn't even paying my bills. I was more using like that salary to be buying data, make sure that I'm always online. I have data on my phone, and then I was always at it, and I kept on consistently. And sometimes we'll do class and people will not pay. Sometimes you'll get those that will pay for those certificates and the company pays you a percentage. And that was just the genesis. I started getting some money. I was like, me that would be begging for, if I see 10,000 naira in my account, or looking as if I have money. But as time goes on, I notice, now, Madam Dorcas, you're having 100,000 in your account, or you're not owing anybody. I know. I was like, wow, this thing is moving like this. And gradually, I became more serious. I started becoming more committed because what I was seeing results. And that was it. And it's from there, from that training, I went to visit the organization. And on that visit, they said, no, I visited, and then they gave me this directive. They said, okay, no, you have a field of your own. This is what you are specialized on. Why not go and start this, so that you don't just get yourself. You say you can do this, give out your passion, give out what you love most, give it out to people. And before you know it, say by the time you begin to solve problem, you begin to what you earn from it. And that was just very clear. When you solve problem, you get money out of it. And that was the genesis. And that is how today, how Kuzan Global Letter came and all that. And it has been good and never getting tired, and it's never getting bored at all. That is just it. So one of the things I learned from there was that I was consistent. I became very consistent. I never gave up. Even when I was not getting responses, I didn't stop. And then I did not stop spending money. The more I get, I spend more, make adverts, and then people join my group. So after this class, I'm going to be sharing some of our maybe some of the classes we've taken in social media adverts and all that, so that it will improve your knowledge on how to go online and how to make yourself visible online. Because once you're able to do that, you will start getting audience. Okay, so that is that about it. So today, let's look at what I said I call affiliate marketing. I believe this is not the first time we are hearing the word affiliate marketing. Is there anybody that can just throw light a little on what you know about affiliate marketing? You can unmute yourself and talk. Sorry, I'm a teacher. I always ask questions. Hello, are we together?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so
Yes, please.
can you talk what affiliate marketing or what you know about affiliate marketing?
Affiliate marketing is selling other people's products, like online products. You're selling it for other people and you earn commission.
Wow, beautiful. That's it. Promoting other people's products and earning commission from every sale that you make through what? A referral link. Okay, just like I finished giving you a bit of my story, you sell other people product. You are not the owner of the product, so you are more or less a middle person. You are more or less a middle person bringing somebody else's product into light, and then once you make a sale, you get a commission through it. So there are different affiliate marketing platforms, which I know that many people have tried, but they didn't make money. And you'll be hearing testimony that somebody like this has made money out of this and all that and all that. Yes, it's really, really possible. While some people are not gaining from it, why? Reason is because what? They are giving up. Some are not consistent. When you try today, it didn't work. You try tomorrow, it did not work. And it's very easy. You just say, oh, no, 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 I don't think this one is not for me. Many people have approached us and say, please, can I come and work under you? Can I be an affiliate or a marketer or a facilitator under you? You'll tell them, fine. And then when you bring them in, they don't want they can't even follow the instructions you are giving them, and yet they want to make money. So those are the things that make people not to succeed in affiliate marketing. So there are different affiliate marketing platforms. We have the Espania, we have Amazon, we have a lot of them. And I think Laplace, where I started from, is also one of it. And then the other link also from I've also registered selling products for people on this platform. I didn't put it on my notes, but it just came. Seller, yes, we have Seller. You can also sell their products for people. You register and get your link. You just go check all the product that has been displayed. Anyone you are interested in, you click on it, you generate the link, and then you start selling. So anyone that see that product, probably books, because the one I do more is selling of books, they will just click on it, and then once they click and make any purchase, your commission comes to you. That's easy as that. And where do you showcase all these things? On your WhatsApp, TikTok, blogs, and then you start earning percentages. Just like you have something you have posted, and then somebody have seen, maybe you posted today, you even forgot that you posted something. By tomorrow or next tomorrow, somebody is chatting you on that product, somebody is clicking the link. You will just sit down and see maybe an email notification that someone just purchased a product through your link, and that is it. So how do you get into affiliate marketing? What are the tools that you need? What are the tools you need? Like I said, you don't need a laptop. With your mobile phone, internet, and then affiliate program registration. you are just good to go. So how does it work? You share someone link, somebody buys, and then you earn. That is just it. The most easiest way to earn online. You share your link. That's, you have already obtained that registration link. You share it. Somebody clicks on that link and buy, and then you get your commission. The next one is content creation. Content creation. Okay, I don't know, are you Miss or Mrs. Joy? She have already given us an affiliate marketing. Ma Oseni Adebola, can you throw light on content creation? I know you've heard a lot about content creation. What is content creation? Are you with us? Okay. It looks like she's not with us. Mr. Tijani Idris, are you with us? Hello?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, so
Yes,
can you shed a little light on what you understand by content creation?
yeah, what I understand and get to know about content creator is about creating a content, most especially what we know and what we are seeing, either Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, creating a content people likes, they share, and they comment. Due to the like, share, and the comment, and more engagement you get on the content you create, but also on that.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, that is it. You create more creating videos, posts, reels, tutorials that entertain people, that educate people, that inspire people, and then you get them monetized. They monetize them for you. You know, unlike before, the process of monetization on this social media handle is becoming very difficult now because of the way in fact, we Nigerians, when we get something, we take it personal. So, but you can see that a lot of people are doing good things online and they are getting paid for it. See people earning money in millions just being on social media, just creating content. You have followers because the more you begin to post things that people are benefiting from, people are learning from, they will keep looking for you. They will subscribe. They want to get every notification, everything you drop, they want to get a notification for it. And once they get that, they engage, they read, they listen, they watch, and make their comments, and then make your platform to be engaging. So that's content creation. And how do you earn during content creation? You have YouTube ads revenue. We have brand sponsorships. Yes, you can sponsor brands. We have affiliate link in content. Now, when you create a content, for example, some of these content creators, you will see them selling a product for someone. Either they are the brand ambassadors or not, and then somebody can just contact them, please, I want you to do this, and then they get paid for it. So once they finish making their content, they drop that link just because of the number of followers they have. So if you notice that you are this kind of person that draw attention on social media, get something that you advertise, because when you create that audience, people are there, they are listening to you. Whatever you drop for them, the many, at least 50 out of 200 will click, no matter how it is. They want to find out, is this thing real? And those that are your fans will like, okay, since this person is the one that brought this, so let me check. You understand? So that is it. And then we have what book selling, just like I told you, or courses like this, ebooks and courses, just like the way we used to run ours. You'll see that we'll create a WhatsApp group with a link, and then the link will bring out, tell people, okay, this is what this training is all about. And you don't see people in that field joining and then gaining knowledge and bringing more. So, but if you remain where you are without trying to find out what can I do, your knowledge that you have will just die with you. Now I was listening to this lady, this woman that we call, I say this Mrs. Anita Ikechukwu. That's is it real Worry Pikin? Maybe I think that's her name on social media. Now I was listening to her story on how they got into debt some years back, and how she drank sniper, and at the verge of death, God rescued her. And that rescue, that story touched me. Now is after she recovered from that incident. She now decided, and normally she's a very funny person, but she has never seen it in the light of making money out of it. Now she started that journey of writing or giving her story, just to tell people that I was in this situation, but this is where I am today, and encouraging people that no matter what you are going through, please, suicide should never be what you should think of. It should not even come to your thoughts. So she was just sharing her story and inspiring people, trying to tell people the danger of what she did and all that. And before you know it, she started getting a lot of engagement. People start following her, a lot of comments, and then she started being funny with the whole thing. Normally, she's a very funny person. And before you know it, and that is how people started reaching out to her. The way you are so funny, because you do MC and this and that and all that. And before you know it, and one thing I pick from there, the money that you want to make, that we pray night and day looking for, is actually inside you. It is not outside. Some of us are filled with a lot of potentials, but why we are not seeing them is because we don't want to put ourselves to work. We don't want to allow ourselves to think of what next to do. I was actually going about looking for more jobs to do for people, until this person said, how long will you be looking for who you will work for? Can't you just look at what you have? See the potentials. Go and try this. And that did not mean that I'm not working. I still work. I still do run these other ones. And what? So to make sure that you don't be idle, put your brain to work. Begin to think, what is that thing that is inside of me that is hidden, that God has given to you? So the only reason why many people have not been able to achieve or be able to see themselves where they are is because they have not sit down to tax their brain. What am I supposed to do? What has God deposited inside of me that is so I'm supposed to bring out, that would announce to me? So those are the things you keep asking. Just using her story, how it became, she became real Worry Pikin today, driving cars with, and see where they are today and everything, all because of what sharing her story brought her to life, and she became a celebrity. Just sharing her story. That is it in content. So you can see the post on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and all in those channels they have followers. So just begin to think, what do you love doing? What do you enjoy doing? What do you do at ease? And begin to look at it and align it, okay, with what is going on with social media, with technology. How can I convert this, my passion, into money making? So in a legal form, not duping anyone, not beginning to look at what this person has and all that and all that. No. So that is it. And how do you create content? With your smartphone? How many of you have been using ChatGPT before? Have you used ChatGPT before?
Yeah, I do use
Joy,
ChatGPT.
okay, you do use. So, and you realize that a lot of content and educative materials today are being generated from just the little
Every
idea you have. You send the prompt on ChatGPT, and then you get enough responses. Then you sit down and edit it to what you want.
yeah. Even though you give ChatGPT to give you idea, it's gonna give you the idea of what you want. Just put it there.
Exactly.
I use
You
ChatGPT
just
for
put it
everything.
there and edit. If you don't have, like, okay, I know I have interest in this, let ChatGPT be your friend. Ask questions, give ChatGPT prompts, and it generates things for
I
you,
use
even
it
like
for
what will wow you.
my writing.
So that's the, and even videos. Do you know apps that you can use to create videos? We have apps in video, AI, and all that. Go on ChatGPT, ask questions, apps that I can use to create videos and can do this and do that. Before you know it, you begin to put in one and two things together, and then you begin to make it. You post, once it becomes, people like it, as far as it's your passion, it will work. All right, so let's look at freelancing. Freelancing talks about offering your skills and services online to clients across the world. I know many of us have the LinkedIn accounts. You will see a lot of opportunities on virtual assistant jobs. This one, you work at the comfort of your home. So you offer your skills, your services online to clients across the world. You can be in Nigeria and be working for somebody from outside the country. So the popular services on the freelancing is writing/blogging, graphic designs. For you to be a graphic designer, you don't have to go and work for one particular company and be going there, reporting there every day to be a graphic designer. No, you can take it as a part-time job. Whatever they need, they send it to you. You deliver their jobs for them, and you get paid. Then we have virtual assistants that you can always see. There are trainings on virtual assistant that will tell you how to use your Google worksheet and how to use all of those things that you will need in virtual assistant jobs. We have data entry, data analysis, and anything that has to do with the tech. They are always getting jobs on virtual assistants continuously on the daily basis. Improve yourself in those areas you feel they are areas of your interest. Don't just have interest in something, improve yourself on it. And how do you start? You can go on LinkedIn. You will get a lot of virtual assistant jobs, freelancer, Upwork, fewer. I will drop all this for us so that we can just see them and then check then a little of the page so that you see how it looks. You can go there, apply, and then trust God to get something doing. Then the next one is social media management. I talked about it yesterday, helping businesses or individuals to manage their social media pages. That is another job. You sit down at the comfort of your home, you do. If you can create content for them, you will see some organization will advertise content creator, graphic designer, and social media marketer or social media manager. You sit down, you create posts, you create contents, or at times some organizations give you the contents, but they don't have the time to sit on social media to be responding. So they will get you, you will just sit down there, you'll be posting the content, you'll reply to all comments, and make sure that the page is growing. Grow the followers, grow the page. Nobody drops a message that doesn't get response. Then you will run ads. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok, like that and that. So you make sure the page is growing, you are responding, because one thing that gets people lose interest in a particular platform, when you are asking questions like, okay, they're advertising a particular product and you ask question, how much is this? How can I get this? Can somebody answer me? And then you post today, you wait till 1 week time before you are responding. Sorry, you won't get people. The next review you will see is that those people that don't have customer service, they don't respond to messages, they don't respond to questions. So that is why organizations get social media managers to help them manage their social media pages. The truth is that businesses has gone online. They have gone online. Even a roadside, even the normal restaurants we run, there are people that don't have to go rent a shop anywhere because they want to cook. They do their cooking at home, place them, and then they advertise them on social media, especially within the geographical area where they are. They can put where they can do delivery, and then they start delivering. We call that one mobile kitchen. They cook and deliver to organization, banks, some offices. They just go, okay, there are times we sit down in the office and we need to eat. Maybe the boss wants to get lunch for everybody. I need to just pick his phone and check, go to this particular and just go there and order how many plates of what and what and what you want. And that's all. We'll just be sitting down and we'll get a call. We are at your place. We'll come and open it, and then they deliver our food. You don't have to go out. You don't have to leave the comfort of your office and all that. All because what businesses have gone on social media, they have gone out. Everything is now online. So if you are not thinking on how to come out, then just know that you are not ready to move into the next phase of technology. Any business you are into now, let's say it's even your personal business, and you are not thinking on how to create a social media presence for that business, then you are just telling yourself that this business will not go far. All right. So why is social media management in demand? The first thing I will say is that most businesses are online, just like I've said. But most of these businesses, they don't have time or the skill to manage their social media pages. The owner of the business knows that businesses are now online, but they don't have the time. Is it the person that is cooking the food, that is going to the market to buy the things, come and cook, that will have time to be doing the posting and responding to people, to responding to others? No. So you see the reason why, if you can improve yourself on social media marketing, social media managing, you will make money. We called one like that, and then when he was doing it, you know how much he collects? Sitting down at home, we just deliver our job for us, and he collects 200,000 naira. So imagine if he has another job he's doing, or let's say he's managing for like 5 businesses, and they pay him 200,000 naira per month. Now do 200,000 naira times 5. This guy is earning million at the comfort of his home. He's not going out. He doesn't go to the office. He did not pay office space. He's not paying NEPA bill in the office or for his business. And he's making a million naira. He's not paying transport to go to the office. So you see why I encourage that everyone try to identify what to do on social media. Try your best and find something to do. This is an aspect I don't want us to take for granted. Social media management. All it will take you to learn it, do it. What are the tools that you need to learn for you to work as a social media manager? One of it is Canva. I believe we are all familiar with Canva. Canva is a platform where you do design. In fact, there's nothing you cannot design there. My book covers, for the book covers I use for my KDP. That's this Amazon Kindle publishing. I design my book covers using Canva. And you don't have to subscribe or pay for it. They have the free tools. They have the free parts, and then you have the one that you can pay for. That's the pro. But you will still see ones that you can use free. You can go look for templates, create flyers for people, create logos, edit them, and then before you know it, you are improving on a daily basis. That's one of the things. And then your ChatGPT will help you create content related to what you want to do. All right, the next thing I want to look at quickly is mini importation. Sorry, I hope we are following. Are we learning anything at all? Am I speaking
Yes,
alone?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, thanks. All right. Okay. All right, the next one I want to talk about is mini importation. What is mini importation? Buying affordable products in small quantities from sites. We have sites like the 1688, Alibaba, AliExpress, and reselling them locally for profits. Now, if you look at Temu app now, Temu app will give you some kind of prices, and then you know you can buy these products. They will deliver them to you, and then you go ahead and display them. That's mini importation. Now, you might not be the one at the forefront, but like now, product on AliExpress are somehow relatively cheaper than buying from Jumia. You understand? So you can buy from Alibaba, resell them on WhatsApp, on your Instagram, or Jumia, and then you keep the profit. You can do like drop shipping. Your own is to just have an understanding with the vendors. You get the products, In fact, there are some vendors that will register you. Once there is an order coming through your link, once the purchase is done, your commission land in your bank account and they do the delivery. Your own is just to advertise. Once payment is made, you collect your own money and they go ahead with the headache of delivery. And when you want to go into this mini importation, ensure you have done your due diligence and you know the vendor well, you know the platform well, know them that they don't fail, so that you don't spoil your own business. Because if you meet a wrong vendor that is not delivering properly, or something is wrong with the product that you are getting, before you know it, even if you stop working for that vendor and you get another reliable one that you want to work with, people will find it very difficult to trust you. They'll say, no, I've ordered products from this lady and I didn't like the way the product was delivered. And that is why, if you notice, a lot of people are now doing products like you pay on delivery. Once you get it, before you pay, even though it's also dangerous for businesses. I have a brother that's into these gym materials, treadmills and all that. At times I do used to advertise for him. Now, what he does is that when you order, you complete your order, you don't pay until they will build that products for you. It will be delivered down from China to him and he delivers it to you. So when they bring the product to you, you examine the product and then you make your payment. At times, in fact, we have gone, myself and my husband have gone to install some of these machines in houses before, and some hotels are ordered for gym materials. When we deliver, we install those machines, and after the installation, we will now collect the payment, and then they will now transfer his money to him. Excuse me, please. All right, sorry about that, my daughter. Okay, so that is that about mini importation. So how does it work? The first and foremost is that you find the trending product. For the fact that people are involved in mini importation, do not mean that any product you see, you will carry it and want to sell. Now, if you look at it today, recently, let me just say like 2-3 weeks now, most of the product you see online has to do with weight loss. Have you noticed that? Hello, are we together?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
if you notice, you will see a lot of weight loss products up and down. Everywhere you check, you will see this one, you will see that one, you see that one. Now, they have looked at it that a lot of people have been trying to find a way to lose weight. You have been going to the gym, it's not working. You have tried all that you want to do, it's not working. And then some of them were able to sit down and get these products, natural one, and then test on themselves. And many people, I think you have seen the Mercy Johnson recently. No, a lot of things are going. They are saying that some people say she's sick and all that, but that's not the thing. Now look at, she used that weight loss product on herself first, and she has seen the effect on it, and then she's now bringing it out to the public. So when you look at the result in her, you just want to go for it. So because a lot of people are battling with what? Weight gain. And you know, it is very easy to gain weight, but it's very, very difficult to lose it. You can earn a kg in a day, but it will take you months to lose that 1 kg and even remain on it. So that is it. So the first thing you would do in mini importation is to find what the trending products, which product is trending. Which product is trending. So I can tell you now, if you identify a vendor, like I bought one of those products, those weight loss products, those natural one, and I use it. At times I might not be able to see it on myself like that on time, but my sister was at my place like 3 weeks ago. When she saw me this weekend, she was like, "Wait, that thing you bought is working on you." I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, look at your collarbone is beginning to come out. You are losing weight. Your tummy is going in. No, most of us that put to bed through cesarean session, we are not able to help press our tummy and all those stuff. You see, like, wow. So now if I want to go into that, I can actually contact the vendor and say, okay, I need this. I want to work with you. I've used your product and it's working for me. I want to also advertise. So you people will now arrange on the cost. Okay, this is how much we supply you. Okay, I will drop the price for you to so and so amount so that you'll be able to sell and then get your own percentage. Your own is to also pick their videos and all that and be posting. Once somebody ordered from you, you would just send it to them. They will deliver. Once they deliver, they pay them. As they are paying them, you collect your commission. Very simple like that. So the next thing is that when you want to start, you can buy from 5 to 10 pieces at a low cost. You understand? After identifying the trending product, you can go for like 5 pieces, 6 pieces, like between 5 and 10 for a start. And once you have that, you will now start what? Your marketing on WhatsApp, on your Telegram, on anywhere at all. The social media handle. Like yesterday, I talked about what? Identify your best platform, the one you are very, very much conversant with. Identify it and begin to use it to your own advantage. So that is it about that. So what products can you try in mini importation? Products that are not too bulky. You can go for watches, gadgets, beauty products, kids, this kiddies material like clothing, toys, and all that. There's this woman that is in Kubwa. I know her personally. I normally buy my kids' clothes from her. You know, she just started all of a sudden. Okay, she started selling in bundles. She does the importation. She brings them. She will now pay you. I think it's around 60,000 naira for 10 bundles. That's for a bundle, and a bundle is 10 packs of this children material, different designs and sizes in that pack. Now she give you the 10. That's a bundle which is 10, and then you take it and go and resell and keep your product. So you decide how much you want to sell that material. Since you have 10 pieces inside a bundle and you got it at 60,000 naira, and remind you, you have transportation and your data you'll be using to post. So you can sit down, look at the quality of material she sells because they are of good quality. So with that, you know, depending on the people you have in your niche, in your markets, what kind of people do you have on your contacts? Do you have a lot of mothers, then church and all that? If you are somebody that is well known in the church, if you go into those kiddings, those children clothings, I believe you will do well, because the truth is that mothers or fathers will always buy clothes for children. You that is an adult might buy clothes once in 2 to 3 years, but it cannot work with children because they are growing. It looks like they are growing on daily basis. So that is it. So you sit down and consider those things. So in case you want to try that vendor on children's clothes and all that, you can contact me. I will connect you. That's if you have the market, if you have identified and it's something you want to. There are other things you can also get from her to sell also. All right. So with little as a percent, they're just little percentage, like maybe having 10,000 profits from a product, 20,000. Imagine if it's 10,000 and you're able to sell like 3 or 4. You understand? Before you know it, and once you have 2, 3 people purchasing from you, they are the one that will keep advertising. That is why customer service is very, very important. Make sure your customers are satisfied anytime they purchase something from you. From one person, the person will bring friend, bring well. Yes, I am also a baker. I baked. So when I came back from a training. I went for advanced cake class. When I returned, I did that in Kaduna. When I returned, one of my church member, she's okay, like financially they are very okay. She just called me and say, Sunday is my birthday and I don't want to bake because she tells me she bakes, though I've not seen her do that. So she said, I cannot bake, or can you help me bake a cake and all that? So, after the training, I came with materials and all that. I told her, okay, no problem. How does she want the cake to look like? She just give me a description, not even a picture. On her own, she just gave me a description. And she doesn't know the color she wants. I said, okay, what's the color of the clothes you are wearing? And she just told me, yeah, I'm wearing something black with the polka dots on it and all that. So that's just what she's wearing, black, and the polka dots are white. I said, oh, right, no problem. That's how I sat down. I did the same thing. I didn't see the clothes, but the cake I baked, and she told me that she'll be using a touch of red. And that was how I did the whole cake to be, I think, I don't even remember. I think the whole cake was white. I did that little polka dot of black, then a little tie, bow tie with red. And that was it. She was the first person I baked for in that place. People have approached me and they just feel like I cannot bake. Now, when I baked that cake to that, I took it to church. I plead and drop it in the pastor's office. When I dropped it there, that's how that people were like, wow, this cake is beautiful. So after service, I now called her. She called me that she was at the car park. So I went to where she parked her car. When I delivered the cake to her, just seeing the outside of the cake, she started screaming. She was so happy. Now, as of then, I think that was 2017. Her plan was to give me 5,000 naira because I didn't charge her. I just told her, no problem. Since you are my first customer, I will just bake for you. Anything you give me, I will collect. She was like, okay. So she came with 5,000 naira. Do you know when she saw the cake? She said, sorry, I cannot give you what I brought. I was like, no, I told you, you should not worry. Just give it to me. I wasn't charging you. Just give me something. Let me just know that I collected my first job and or something like that. She said no. She picked the cake. She took it home. They went and did this celebration at home and all that. And when she cut the cake, the inner cake was a marble cake. So when she cut the cake, she screamed the more, and that was all the people that came. When she was returning because she was like, no, she followed me to my house with the money, cut part of the cake and brought for me, return my cake board and everything. I was just laughing. I said, why? She said, no, 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 no. And when she was coming, she didn't come alone. She came with her friend. And the friend ordered and told me the clothes the boy will wear. It was her son's birthday. And that was the beginning of me making it in baking. When I baked that other one, I still delivered in church. Now, our church is a large one. We are so many. So when I still delivered that other one in the church, and it was a character cake, Mickey Mouse. When everyone was like, no, 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 I've not seen this kind of a thing before, and all that. And that is it. That is why you should always get yourself ready for opportunity. Prepare before the opportunity presents itself. Imagine if I was not ready. Imagine I've not learned very well, and then I just messed up my first order. Now, that first impression, for you to clean first impression from people's mind is very difficult. So whatever you are doing, prepare yourself for it. And then when you have customers, treat them well. We have customers that are very hard, that are very difficult. There are times that they get it to your nerves that you feel like, no, what is it? You refuse that. They say customers are always right. But at times, you just have to what? You try in order not to spoil your tomorrow. Because you see that hard customer, if you're able to scale through with such a person, before you know it, your business will blow in the head through that person. So that is that. The next thing I want to be looking at, I promised us that I was going to add this to read, is the Kindle Direct Publishing. How many of us are into it? KDP, Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. Or have you heard of it? Hello?
Yes, ma, I've heard of it.
Okay, so have
But
you
I've not,
before?
no, I've not tried it before.
Okay, actually, it is a very somehow not too difficult, but something you can do at the comfort of your home. Now, what they do there is that you earn passive income with KDP. And what is KDP? KDP allows you to publish books on Amazon. and earn money whenever people buy or download them. Now you will write the book, follow the guidelines of Amazon. If you don't follow their guidelines, they will block your account. That is it. And at times the book, if the book do not fall into what they want, maybe the standard, they can block the book, but your account will be safe. Or they will block the account. Once they block your account, you can't open it again. Except you have to use different name, email, and everything to create. But I have had, when I started, my account was somehow suspended. So I quickly talked to the guy that helped me. He now said, okay, that I should respond. He now checked. He said, okay, I've seen the reason. I should just respond like this. I responded to them. After like an hour or so, they restored the account. And that was the only experience I had. I've also written a book. Okay, this what do we call those content? Law content books, like exercise books and all that. I tried to doing that one, but it got blocked, and I decided I won't even go that way again. I will not. But they have a lot of people doing journals, doing book, these exercise books. So, but it is a very, very profitable stuff. For a long time now, I've not, in fact, I don't, when last did I even publish? I think I published my last book, other last year or so, because I got busy with other things. But it's something you can sit down and write 2 books in a day, even more. I know somebody that writes more than 20. In fact, he was telling me, make sure you publish 20 books, publish them, drop them there. And when I did, when I finished, I'll keep checking. Nobody's looking at my book. Or the first time they went to read. Do you know the good part of it is that, do you know, even if they read the books, as they are reading, you'll be paid per page. Even if the person do not download or buy or order for it, just reading it, open it, read it every page, page by page. That is how they read a page, you are paid for it. The money might be small, but it's something. It makes your book to start ranking, so that when somebody type a name that has to do with you will see it come up. We have millions of people on KDP. But do you know what? Even you, at the comfort of your home, your books can get ranked on Amazon. Now, how does it work? How does KDP work? The first thing you do, you write or compile a book, a guide, a journal, a story, or any kind of book. So you write it and compile it properly, follow the guidelines, the number of pages, the size of the book that you should upload. And then the next thing you do, you will design a simple book cover. And like I said earlier, I use Canva for my book cover. Then you create creating accounts on Amazon is free. So you create a free account on Amazon, and then you upload your books. Then you will get an online paying platform. I use Gray. Then you connect it to your KDP account. So anytime your book is being purchased, probably purchased this month, the payment will not be next month, it will be the following month. So after 2 months, you'll be paid. So yes, I have done that and I've been getting paid. At times I will sit down, I will even know, I didn't even go to the site to check that somebody has ordered or bought my book. It's when payment is coming in. That's why I was like, I will see email notification about loyalty payments and all that. I was like, wow, I didn't even know somebody has purchased my book. So that is it. So you sit down, you upload the book in a PDF format, you set price. You are the one that will set the price. But before setting price, you look at other price lists so that your own don't become too expensive or too cheap. When it's too cheap, they might find it difficult they might not trust the content. They'll feel like, no. And if it's too expensive, they will go for other people that have written something similar, and then they'll do it. And what we do when we upload books, we don't really upload books as if you are in Africa or in Nigeria, so that you don't make the whites not want to open your book. So we upload and you use your location to maybe US, UK, something like that, so that it will easily go out. They can easily click, and then those people will be able to see. Africa don't like reading. So that's it. So when you set your price, this is how you earn on Amazon. You earn by royalties. Now, when a book is sold, Amazon will take 35% of that book and pay you 70% that's per sale. That is how it works. But in the Kindle, and then we have Kindle. We have different kinds of publication. You do. We have Kindle, which is like just an ebook. That's the Kindle. Then we have paperback. Just like the normal portable paperback book we buy to read, whether they are motivational books, inspirational books, and all that. Paperback. Then we have the hardcover. Now, the paperback and the hardcover, there is a fee attached to it, and that is called the printing fee. Now, when somebody order a paperback, what Amazon will do is that they will get that book, print that your book cover. That is why you need to make your design simple and beautiful. They said you don't judge a book by its cover, Abby, but on Amazon, please make sure your book cover is representing, because they will actually look at it. Wow, there's something might just attract somebody from there. Before you want to see, okay, let me even see a little of what this person has written, and before you know it, they get interested, and then your book gets ranked, and then people start buying. All right, what are the types of books that you can publish on Amazon? You have short ebooks. These short ebooks ranges from page 5 to 30 pages. And then the book size you use is just a very portable book size. So if you want to go into it, I can link you up with one guy like that on YouTube. Once you follow him, you will be able to get your stuff done properly. And then I can also be adding one or two things for you. That's more guide, since I'm into read. Yes, that's for short books. Then we have notebooks, journals. Notebooks are the most easiest one, but there are so many people doing it, so it's very easy for you to get banned. They will tell you, no, somebody have used this, you committed this one, plagiarism, and then those are the things that make books to get banned on Amazon. You must always check your plagiarism. You always check and be sure that you are not writing what somebody has written. But there are tools online that will check that for you. After writing, you carry that your book that you have written, put them on that plagiarism check, and then it will check anywhere it detects what has been written for someone. It will underline it for you. You go and rephrase. The one is just to go and rephrase it. It does not mean that you must change the statement. Just rephrase it, and then so that it will become unique to you. Once Amazon detects any form of plagiarism, they will block your book or even block your account. So there are also books like devotionals. Yes, people post them there. You can also get them there. Story books for kids. If you are good in writing stories for children and all that, drawing books and all that, log books, prayer books and all that, then guides, maybe guides like how to cook jollof rice, the recipes and all that. Those are things. So you look at what is trending. What do people like reading? Is it love stories and all that? So that is what you use it to guide you on what to go into. That's if you have passion in writing. Okay, so what else do we need to look at? Even though this is supposed to be the last thing I am supposed to talk about, because I didn't plan for this class to reach 9 o'clock. It's just because we didn't start on time. So in all these things, you don't need experience to start. You don't need experience. All these things, they don't need experience, but you can just learn a skill at a time. You learn one at a time. Yes, we have talked about a lot of things. You can just pick, okay, let me start with one. Which one did your heart goes for? You start with it. You can start, even when you want to use these tools, start with free tools. Don't go and start paying money and free platforms. Use organic. Like now you want to advertise, post to groups you belong to. And then the next thing is that you have to be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to things like this. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. Yes. So what we are going to just be looking at. Okay, for now, before I just conclude, I would like to leave the floor open in case somebody have something to say or add or ask a question so that we can tidy up. So it's time for questioning. If you have any question to ask, like I've said, I'm going to send us the PDF material by tomorrow. I'll just drop it. That's the slides anyway. The slides, I'll just drop it for us in the group so that we'll just go through them like tomorrow. So it's time for questions. You can ask your question, something you need clarity on. Then I can now introduce you to our own platform if you want to work with us. I will introduce that after the question time. All right. The group is open now. Can we ask questions? The class is open for questions and answer. Or you want to add something to what we've learned? The floor is open.
Hello, madam. My name is Adebola Oseni.
Yes.
I want to ask about the GPT something that you are talking about. Can someone downloading it, or how can we get it? Hello,
Okay, you mean chat GPT, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what you just need to do is go to your browser.
Oh, please.
Go to your browser. Sorry, I didn't be in my. Is that I can't share my screen. Let me see if you can see it on the phone. Don't know if that is possible. If it will be obvious. I don't know. Can you see my screen?
Not showing.
Can you see my?
It's not
Okay, it's
showing.
not showing.
Yes.
It's because the device is small. If not,
Okay.
can you see?
Oh, it shows Chrome.
Yes, you see, I went to Chrome and I click on it. So I
Yes.
will just go there and then go to the search and put Chat GPT. Just, can you see that?
Yes.
Good. Chat GPT. So let me just click on chatgpt.com. Okay, no. Okay, can you see it's opening now? Okay, because I've already registered, but if you go to Chrome and you click on ChatGPT, it will give you options. Let me see if I can get that. Because I'm already registered, so it will just pop up from there. Okay, so if you open it, it will give you options. So you click on the first one. When you click on it, it will open and it will show you to log in, sign up, like that. So what you will just do is that you'll just go to that sign up, click on it, register with your email and get your password for it. That's you create an account with them. They will send you the OTP on your email, in your email, so you use it to create your account. Once that account is created, this is what you'll be seeing when you go there. Now, I want to ask ChatGPT. You are seeing my screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let me just say that. Okay. What do you want to find out? Just give me something. Give me a prompt so that we'll give ChatGPT.
Like what, ma'am?
A prompt. Okay. Let me just ask ChatGPT. Steps to cooking
Okay.
jollof rice. Or let me just say, sorry, cooking Nigerian party jollof rice. You understand? Sorry.
Yes.
So you now click on this arrow. Now you can see.
Yes.
Are you seeing that?
The ingredients are not. Yes.
They will not show very well, but at least you are seeing the steps. Okay, so
Yes,
let
ma'am.
me read what happened to me. Now he has given me ingredients for 5 to 7 servings. How many people do you want to serve? So let's say you are into cooking and you want to cook something, you don't know Like, okay, you have an order. They said we are cooking for 30 people, and you are now imagining, how many noodles of rice do I need for 30? You can just come and ask ChatGPT. Then you use your discretion. You understand? After asking question, it will give you an idea. Now you can see he said for 4 to 7 servings, you have 4 cups of rice, 6 large tomato, 3 red bell pepper, 2 scotch bonnet. That's the atarugo, right? We have the tatashe atarudo. That's what he pronounced. You can see that because what we said, the Nigerian party jollof rice. So he's giving us Nigerian language. 1 large onion, you can divide it into 2. 3 spoonful of tomato paste. Then 1/2 cup of vegetable or sunflower oil. 4 cups of meat or chicken or whatever. That's the water, the meat stock. And see in bracket, 1 tablespoon curry, tablespoon thyme, 2 bay leaves, seasoning cube. I'm talking about your Maggi or no, whichever. Salt to taste, white pepper, which is now, and doing flavor. Some people after cooking, you add like butter, all these simmers, cover it to simmer before you, then aluminum foil that you use to trap your heat. You understand? Probably you use it to trap and cover to trap the heat so that it boils well. Now he has given, the first thing he does was to give you what? The ingredients, or give you what we call the recipe. So let's speak, since it's my field now, let me speak as a professional in my field. So the first thing he gave us is what? The recipe. From recipe, he starts giving you the steps. Do you know that some people have used this to write books and post on Amazon? Steps on how to cook the best party jollof rice. And then they will pick this. Yes, and they will add little things. Probably that one that you used to add that ChatGPT will not pick, that others don't know. You can just add that. You can just, then you now make your own. Is that the unique recipe for Nigerian party jollof rice? You understand? So you use words like unique, all those stuff to make people want to say, okay, what's unique about this one? So you can see the steps now. After the recipe, you have the steps. You parboil and rinse the rice for 10 minutes. You blend your peppers, your tomato, and all that. You make your sauce, that's the jollof paste. And then you season the sauce by adding thyme and all that. You can see the step by step, even the time you will use in preparing them. Then when to add the rice after the water has boiled, everything. Then to get even the smoky flavor. That is what makes it the jollof rice. That burnt one that will smell a little. You understand? Then you can now fry your plant, fried chicken, and whatever you want, or your moi moi or your coleslaw to go with it. So you can see that's the work of ChatGPT. Okay, so now you have a product you want to advertise. So I can now say, okay, write an ad that will, so it's just a prompt, you understand? Even to write, yes, it's you give it a prompt, it will write for you. Then you will now copy that prompt and put it on your system, on your phone, that's on your documents. Then you begin to edit, add what you need to add, remove what you need to remove, because ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence. You understand? So it is not a human being, it's an AI tool. So you need, once you gives you what you are looking for, you will sit down and add, edit, make it unique in your own way. Do that, because like now, if you write something on ChatGPT and you drop for me, I will tell you got it from ChatGPT. I was teaching, I gave students assignments. I asked them to come and presentation. This one, others went and read their books, compiled. I was listening to them. This one went and got everything from AI. And he started presenting. He was using, I already know the language of AI and everything. So when he started talking, when he finished, the mates were clapping. Wow, wow, wow. When I finished, I said, well, you did well. But next time when I give you assignments, try to add, you get information from AI, add a little from your books and the knowledge, and apply knowledge that you have gotten in the class and real-time scenarios. Was like, I say yes now. I say, yeah, nah, no lie me, nah, no be ChatGPT you use. He just busted out laughing. I was like, how did I know? I said, you're asking an educator how he knows that you use ChatGPT. If you consult the textbook, I will know. If we go on AI, I will know it's AI. So, and that is it. So some applications that you will do, ask AI to help you. Like now, you want to write an application. And this tool has helped me even in my workplace. I work as an assistant HR too before and all that. So mostly so difficult letters that you need to draft out for the organization and all that. My dear, you don't crack your brain too much English. So you just come, I will give AI the prompts. Write this letter in this format. I will give AI the kind of tone I want it to be written. If it's a query I'm giving somebody, and there's a way I will write it, and I'll put the tone, I'll give him details about the person and what the person did, and then he will rewrite it and put it. Presently, where I'm working, my boss, before he submits anything, that's the managing director, before I'm next to him, so before he submits anything to the chairman, even if it's a letter, wherever it comes from, after can you hear me?
Yes, ma.
Can you hear me? Oh, so
I can
sorry,
hear
my
you.
I'm so sorry, my network really went bad. So I was somewhere, okay, I was explaining to you. I said, so when he has a job, that's my boss now, and after doing everything, before sending it to the boss, he will have to send it to me. I will edit, and it's all because